How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30. They say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals to see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all still alive? Is y'all still alive? Can somebody please tell me? You said that there's no sound. I just started talking. I just started talking. Somebody tell me who got the best? Who got the best solar generator? I need to purchase one this week. Who got the best solar generator? My eye has been on the Anchor. But I know that there's other companies out here in these streets who has the best solar generator. I've been procrastinating. We is about to come up to the 100 days of summer if we not already in the 100 days of summer. Hold on. When does the 100 days of summer start? The 100 days of summer starts on Memorial Day. And it ends on Labor Day. Oh, all right. So, bam, I got like another few days. Memorial Day is on Monday. It's on Monday. I got to get my order in. I know that they kind of expensive out here. I know they shit. The one I'm looking at by $4,000. But I need to go ahead on and get it. The solar one, you say the Jackery solar generator is a good one. Okay, because I'm going to have to look at some other companies tonight because I need to put my order in tonight so I can get here on time. You said the Jackery. I saw that company before too. The Jackery company, yada. Solar. All right, bam. Got that right there. Do any of you good people have a solar generator? I need to know. And if you do, tell me how it's working out for you. You said that they make a solar plus diesel. That's what's up. I got to look into that right there too. But. No, I don't need to look into that one right there. I only need to look into the solar one because the solar one works inside of your house. You don't have to have your generator outside because I got the big generators to run the whole house and all that fly stuff, but I got to have that generator outside. I have to put gas in it. I got to chain it up, make sure don't nobody steal it. But with the solar generator, you can have a generator inside the house and it's quiet. Don't nobody hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you say Flow Delta is the best for Flow Delta Pro. That come on, pen work for me. Flow Delta Pro. Flow Delta Pro. Got that right there. Say you got a new channel, accept and agree. Yes. If y'all have not went over and subscribed to the new channel, accept and agree. Go on around there and get your subscription on. Hit the subscribe button and then go ahead on and hit the what is that thing called? The bell. Hit the notification bell. Yeah. Hold on. My multicolor pen. Whatever happened to my? Oh, got it. I got my multicolor pen right there. Y'all ain't got one. I do. I got a multicolor pen out here in the doggone street. For real though. You never know how you want to go ahead on and do this right here. Who the hell is this? Somebody done did the wrong thing. Somebody done reached out to the wrong player. Gotta hold on. Got that right there. Get rid of that. Remove that. Shout out to Jay for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. If y'all new around here, man, y'all just go ahead on and subscribe. Please hit the bell. That's the notification bell. You go ahead on and do that right there. You say, Willie, I ordered me 2 self-testing HIV kits for free. You lying to me? You is lying to me. That's a positive. That's a positive. The new channel is accept and agree. AND. Accept and agree. I had to just create a name real quick. You know what I'm saying? To go ahead on and try something different. We're finna try something different. The whole channel is going to be I am accepting and agreeing everything that women say out here in these streets. You say a positive isn't good. That's what's up. You say, well, it's been a minute. You say, I work in Alaska now. Oh, Jesus. Is it night all the time? Right now, is it like day and night sometime? Congratulations. Watch your back out there. It's cold. It's really cold. You say, Willie trying to appease us women. Oh, you say, why he woman bash sevens on this channel? Listen. I'm not woman bashing. I care and I love these ladies. Love you ladies, I promise you. You say, Willie, to women at the prison help. 2 women at the prison had them help to escape. You is lying to me. Hell, we got some updates too. We got some updates about what had them happen out there. Say, Willie, what is a woman? We don't know. Well, hell, we did come up with a definition. A woman is a woman. A woman is a human who believes, who thinks that there is a woman. That's what a woman is. That's what they be out here saying. But now, if I was on my other channel, that would be the definition that I go ahead on and give is if you think that you is a woman, then you is a woman. That's for the other channel. But right here at the Willie Williams Show, a woman is a human being that has been born with a monkey that then came through a monkey to get on Earth. So if you came through a monkey to arrive on Earth, then you is a woman. Well, if you came through a monkey with a monkey, then you're a woman on Earth. He said, well, my ex-boyfriend nephew said that he with it and we can keep it in the family. Well, hell, if you can get away with it. Listen, it ain't illegal until you get caught. You know what I'm saying? I know, but Willie, he only 16. Shh. We allow 16 years old to be parents. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. The name of the new channel, in case y'all just not coming on in, is Accept and Agree. So that's Accept, A-N-D, Agree. Accept and Agree. Go ahead on and check that there out. Subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. You say a woman is your mother. There it is. A woman is your mama. That's a real good one. That's a real good definition. For real though. A woman is a good damn liar. Yes. That's a real woman. Got that right there. You can't find that channel? You can't find that channel. So what I'm going to have to go ahead on and do, let me see. Hold your horses. Damn, I should have had a link for it already. Well, let me look it over here. Let me pull up over here on this computer here. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Bam. Let me put a link. I'm finna put the link on YouTube. I think I can put the link. Yeah. Let me put the link. Let me pin it to the top. I done pinned it to the top. For those of you who wants to go over to the new channel, subscribe. To the new channel. I have been stacking up videos I have been saving videos because I'm going to get around to a whole bunch of these doggone videos. I have been downloading and saving all these videos so I can do all these videos. Yes, 238, 2,038 sub. No. Wait, hold on. You might be. Hold on, I got to click view your channel. Or did I give y'all the right set? I don't think I gave y'all the right link. Yeah. Yep. It is the one with 2,038. Well, 2.38 thousand. I don't know why they doing it like that right there. I hope I gave y'all the right link. You say that's the same channel. Oh, all right. Hold on. I knew there was some. Oh, so I'm gonna have to change it. Okay, so in order to, I see what I'm gonna have to do. So let me get rid of this link. Damn it, if I do it like that right there, then y'all gonna be able to. Okay, well, hell, we can try it. We can post it because this is the old channel. This is the old channel, the Willie Williams news channel. It was the Willie Williams news channel. So just click on that link. As a matter of fact, let me click on the link and let's see if it take me there. Bam, it take me right there. All right. Yeah. So click on that link. It'll take you right there. Don't be afraid. It'll take you right there. Subscribe. And say, will it need a production assistance? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You say, I'm subscribed to all your channels. You say, thanks, that's the same channel. Willie, are you tricking? No. Damn it. I posted the wrong thing. I posted the wrong link, and now I've posted the correct link. It shows that I'm already subscribed. Yes, listen, because it was the Willie Williams news channel. I changed the name on it, and I removed a whole bunch of videos. Off because it's working in transition to where I'm finna do a whole bunch of recording of women talking and women, their grievances and the women's thought processes, and we gonna start agreeing out here. We got to start agreeing out here in the doggone street. Go on and get that right there. Bam. I hope that all of y'all was able to go on and hit that link. Bam. Got it. If y'all lost y'all job, and y'all really did like the job, but something had done got you like suspended or something like that, and or even fired at the time. A false allegation then got you fired or something like that. But the job, because of the false allegation or because of the allegation, they had to go ahead on and let you go. Do you want your job back though? You say, right, the news channel has been changed. Yes, the news channel has been changed. You say, Willie, what's your opinion about women saying that they born again virgins? I would love to see one of them videos because I've saw a few of those videos. Like back in the days, I want to see one again, and I would love to answer that question, but I would love to answer it on the accept and agree channel. Because over there, I agree, but I would like to add more to it. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all have a video, please send it to me. I have over 30 some videos that I just want to do already, and I'm still saving, and I just got to get back around to downloading them so I can have them and be ready to go when I'm ready to pop off out here in the street. But anyway, we have a security guard. Out here in these streets who wants his job back after sexual battery charges has been dropped. Sexual battery charge has been dropped. I have not watched this right here because I just saw it at 7 o'clock. So here we go.
Till out there, Ron, keep us posted. A sexual battery charge has now been dropped against a former school security monitor. And now he's telling Local 10 that he wants his job back. And our own Janine Stem with us live at Pembroke Pines with our exclusive tonight. Janine?
Janine is standing like she got her hip out like that right here. She's standing like to the side. Gone, sugar.
And Calvin,
I pay
according to
attention.
records, the state attorney's office decided not to pursue charges. This former school monitor says he still can't believe that he was arrested right here.
I thought it was a prank, and only to find out that it was really something going on.
Justice Joseph, a former school security monitor at West Broward High, says he wants his name cleared now that he's out of jail, and a serious sexual battery charge against him has been dropped.
It was already like too late because I was all over social media. It really messed with me mentally. When I got out, I wasn't able to sleep at night.
We reported on his arrest in March. According to this warrant, a 17-year-old boy said last August Joseph forced him to perform a sex act on another man inside a Miami condo.
Oh, it was a boy.
Then threatened him. What do you say to that?
That's all a lie.
Joseph admits the three were together, but working on a project for his other job as the owner of a funeral home.
The other two guys are lovers.
The other two guys is lovers. Oh, he have a funeral home. Oh, he getting paid.
Did not even know that he was 17 years old. He did not tell us that he was 17.
So there was no inappropriate sexual contact in that condo?
No, none whatsoever.
He claims the teen turned on him when he later fired the man who was an employee. In March, 4 officers would show up to school.
When I walked in, they was like, "Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest." And I'm like, What do you mean I'm under arrest? I've spent 2 months in jail.
Joseph tells us he's trying to get back on his feet with his funeral business and wants his job back with Broward schools.
I love what I do, and I love to work with the kids. Only for this to happen.
We got to stop saying that we love to work with the kids. We got to stop. After a sexual battery accusation, y'all should never say again, y'all love to work with the children.
Has really messed me up.
So the person who made the false allegation, and this is what needs to happen, especially when females making these false allegations too. Everybody who make false allegations need to be held accountable. They need to be in jail the same time that person was going to get due to the allegations that was made. The time that they was going to get from that right there is the time that the person who made the false allegation need to go on to get.
And because of age and the nature of the alleged crime, that 17-year-old, his identity has not been released. We did reach out to Broward schools about the employment status of Mr. Joseph. We're waiting to hear back. We're in Pembroke Pines. I'm Janine.
Now, it'll be real crazy if he don't get his job back. And in my mind, there should be able to be a lawsuit put in place. A lawsuit should come down to where, okay, I understand that you all had to let me go, which is also crazy. Watch what. Teachers get fired before they even have a trial, before they even do an investigation. Huh? Teachers get fired before the investigation. I thought that it was innocent to prove guilty. I think that these teachers, unless we got evidence at the moment that we arrest a teacher, it should be this teacher is on leave or on suspension. That's what needs to happen. Your job should not be gone. It should not be gone until you have been convicted. Yeah. Innocent to proven guilty. So I do believe that he deserves to get his job back. And the little 17-year-old, he grabbed the victim's head. Hold on. We got to back up.
A 17-year-old boy said last August, Joseph forced him to perform a sex act on another man inside.
Joseph forced him to perform a sex act on another man. So the 17-year-old saying that he forced him to give fellatio to another man. And y'all went in there like fighting and nothing like that right there. He just forced you. Here, you put his in yo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be crazy. Listen, hold on. The victim, subject, subject one then grabbed. Hold on. Whoa. I don't like how they blocking it out like that. But hold on.
August, Joseph.
Right here. I grabbed the blank and lowered the victim's head to his penis, which he had exposed something. Subject one then forced the victim to perform oral sex on him for, I guess, a minute. Despite the victim pleas to stop, subject one then pushed the subject twos, expose penis, and force the victim to perform oral. That's all we got right there.
It forced him to perform a sex act on another man inside a Miami condo. And
But he inside of a condo. But watch this. The 17-year-old boy acting just like a little female. Because guess what he didn't do? Guess what he didn't do immediately? Call the police.
then threatened him. What do you say to that?
That's all a lie.
Joseph admits the three were together, but working on a project for his other job as the owner of a funeral home.
The other two guys are lovers. I did not even know that he was 17 years old. He did not tell us that he was 17.
Got a question though, but how? But he worked on a job with you, and you was like the leader, so you was like the hiring person, and you didn't know his age. I don't, unless like you just grabbing somebody off the streets, like when you pull up at the Home Depots or something like that, right there. And we got our Mexican brothers out there who was trying to get jobs. Obviously, we don't ask for ID then, so I'm gonna let him slide. I'm gonna let him slide with that right there by not knowing how old Buddy was. But he did say he didn't let us know he was 17. Who is us? If him, the 17-year-old and the other dude who was there working was lovers. So who is us?
A funeral home.
The other two guys are lovers. I did not even know that he was 17 years old. He did not tell us that he was 17.
He didn't tell us. Who is us?
There was no inappropriate sexual contact in that condo.
Yes, it should. One of his charges should have been kidnapping. It should have been kidnapping. I'm glad that they didn't charge him with it, although everything was dropped, but still, you don't want that. Well, hey, you don't want the sexual assault thing either, but you know what I'm saying? You say he's underage, and especially in Florida, the age of consent is 18, which is strange because the 17-year-old and the other person is lovers. You can consent to have sex, but they got to be in your age range, which got to be the stupidest shit ever. But go ahead.
None whatsoever.
He claims the team turned on him when he later fired the man who was an employee.
So he had to fire the man who was an employee, and the team said he forced me to do something. Boy, all right. Now listen. I want all of you, ladies and gentlemen, who get accused of something and it turns out to be false. The one thing that we do not do as Americans, we don't go after the accuser. This is the problem. Everybody who has accused somebody and been found out that no, it didn't happen or they lied, y'all need to press charges and go after that person. Y'all just be happy that the charges done been dropping. Y'all just let shit go. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Boy, I got time. Trying to tell you, you just messed up my mentality, my mental health and everything. No, I done lost my job, bottoming down for 2 months. The community and people online think that I had done did something with you. Oh no, we finna drag you through the mud. We finna try to take a picture of you and put it online. I don't give a damn that you was a minor. You're bad. I'm trying to expose you just like my picture was put out on the internet and people thought I had done did what you said that I had done did. I'm putting your ass on blast. Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. He say, Willie, I got a daddy. He say it would be some furniture move. I'm trying to tell you something. I don't even must be understanding people. Listen, we got to stop falling for the okie doke, man. He say, so he wanted a B job go down. Say Willie bash the men. Listen, he said a freak off at the funeral home. That's probably why I don't own a funeral home yet. Cause like again though, like what if like one of them little baddies be on your table though, man? Well, hey, it really don't have to be a baddie. It just have to be laying on the table naked, and you got your stuff showing on the table. What do you do? This is why I believe that we are such big liars when people will act like, of course I would not touch a dead body in that manner. You lying to me. Everybody in here done tried to have some type of sexual activity with their significant other or whoever you laying down with while they're sleeping. Shout out to CC's World for the 199 super chat. Say freak off at the funeral home. I wonder if they use baby oil right now. You know what I'm saying? But think about this right here. All of us has tried to do some freaking with the person who was in the same bed with us while they were asleep. So all you have to do is just put in your mind that they just sleep right now. Body warm. You know? You say, well, we need to invest in funeral homes and the penitentiary. Yes. Yes. Hell, that's where that paper at, though. Behind closed doors, you don't know what people is doing. That's a fact, man. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. We be out here lying. Out here lying. Oh, I got one for you that I meant to do the other day, and this is a public service announcement. This need to be, we got to put this in every home. Well, this video needs to be in every home. This video right here needs to be in every doggone home because this can save you some money, especially if you do not know. If you do not know, it can save you some money. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen for you real quick. Y'all do know that we talk around here that if you're going to take a boo-boo, and this go for men and women, and you is just dry wiping, that means your boo-boo is still stank. You wiping with toilet paper and it's dry, you just smeared it on your boo-boo. I know the more you wipe, the cleaner it get. Got it. Put your nose right there, though. Put your nose right there, though. And see what happened. Look here. We go inside the stores, and I have been speaking about if y'all not using no baby wipes, your boo-boo still stink. Just saying. Now they done came out with don't flush. Don't flush wipes. They didn't just come out with non-flushing baby wipes. That ain't what I'm saying. They saying now don't flush the flushable wipes. Y'all out here buying flushable wipes. They saying don't do it. They have lied to you, good people. Here you go. Pay attention.
A lot of that maybe headed down the toilet. Flushable wipes. They promise a convenient clean, right? I don't know. But they could be just wrecking havoc on your plumbing.
Why? Well, despite what's on the label, flushable, many of them aren't safe to flush. Dion Guillory shows us what really goes down the drain.
It may seem harmless to flush a flushable wipe down the toilet. After all, flushable is in the name. But many of the wipes don't break down like toilet paper. Instead, they can end up stuck in pipes, creating massive, messy clumps of congealed grease, fat, and you guessed it, wipes. They're clogging pipes and sewers, costing cities and homeowners millions to remove.
That's all you see is wipes.
Some laws in the U.S. now set standards for labeling non-flushable wipes as do not flush.
You said that plumbers have been saying don't flush none of this ish. I ain't even know though. It's a good, but I don't flush wipes. But go ahead.
An industry trade group maintains that flushable wipes are safe to flush, blaming clogs on non-flushable wipes and other items. Inside Consumer Reports Labs, testing reveals why flushing any wipes, even if they're labeled flushable, can cause plumbing problems.
We found that flushable wipes don't fully disintegrate. And on top of the damage they cause, they pose risks to marine life and the water supply.
So what can you do about it? First, the obvious. Skip flushing wipes and toss them in the trash or stick to toilet paper. And in recent tests, CR found that not all toilet paper breaks down at the same rate.
The two worst toilet papers took roughly 15 times longer to dissolve than the best.
The slowest to break down, Charmin Ultra Soft and Quilted Northern Ultra Plush.
These two, they be doing a hell of a lot of advertisement. Got y'all out there buying Charmin. It leave the little cuckabugs on you, don't it? I think that's what we used to call them, little cuckabugs. Yeah.
Amazon Basics bath tissue and Angel Soft did the best in this test.
Angel Soft, love that Angel Soft because they got Angel Soft at Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Walmart, stuff like that right there. Shout out to Angel Soft.
An even more eco-friendly, plumbing-safe alternative, easy-to-install bidet seats.
How many of y'all got the bidet seats installed at your crib, though?
Became popular during the pandemic. They replace your existing toilet seat, use your toilet's water supply, and some plug into a nearby outlet.
Most come standard with an adjustable nozzle, a seat heater, and warm water.
Whether it's a quick dissolving toilet paper or a bidet seat, both are better for your pipes and the planet than flushing wipes. Because potty humor is funny, clogged pipes aren't.
Did I not just help y'all out? Just then with something real important. I just saved y'all thousands. I just saved y'all thousands out here. For real. Because of a lot of you have been flushing your wipes. Obviously, this is why they did a story on it. I don't flush wipes. I've never flushed wipes. You know why I've never flushed wipes? Something in my brain told me, or something in my brain said, well, what if they don't break down? Like, I literally had that thought. What if it don't break down? And I know what plumbing costs. I know what plumbing costs. We have to treat it like this right here. Watch it. Because now people will have the question, well, if people don't, well, if you don't flush your wipes, what do you do with the wipes? The same thing that you do with a baby's diaper after you wipe them up with wipes. You will wipe them up, but you will put it inside of the diaper and wrap up the diaper, right? The same thing that you do with the wipes, you need to also have like some paper towels inside of your restroom. Wipe, ball that up, put it in the paper towel, put it inside your garbage. Make sure that you clean out your bathroom often. You know what I'm saying? To go ahead on and take the garbage out. You know, you don't want it to linger. But once you wrap it up, the smell goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You say, so can you sue? I don't know. Maybe. Somebody need to put in a lawsuit. Somebody need to go ahead on the tram just to see what transpired. Move right along. I ain't going to much hold you. I'm just saying, somebody got to take a chance and get the lawsuit on. Listen, we have an abducted. Got one of these abducted babies out here in the doggone street, man. Hold up. I got it. Let me go and put this. Oh, the little bitty baby. If anybody done seen this little bitty baby, her right there, she's been abducted. Abducted is, I guess, short for kidnap. It's something like that right there. He said flushable wipes about to get sued. For real though. Oh, that's real smart. Get a diaper genie. A diaper genie. At Walmart, they got the diaper genie for $22. $22. They got them $49 at Target and stuff like that right there. Get you a diaper genie. And that's where you put your wipes at. Remember, don't use your wipes before you use your toilet paper. Because if you do, you're going to get all your gunk on the wipes. And you don't want to get all your gunk on the wipes and then you throwing them inside the trash. No. Use the toilet paper as you would normally use it, but then you wipe behind the toilet paper. For real. Yeah. Y'all better get y'all the diaper genie. That was real smart right there. Okay. Let's move it on to this right here. Grab that right there. We have a child that's been abducted in Oakland. Been abducted by the biological parents. The parents abducted their little baby right there. Oh, she's so cute. Oh. If y'all know something, say something. They say that the parents is armed and dangerous.
Bad breaking news out of the East Bay tonight, where an Amber Alert has been issued for this little girl. You see here on your screen, 2-year-old Amira Coleman. She went missing overnight in Oakland. Police say the 2 people suspected of kidnapping her are considered armed and dangerous. Thank you for joining us here on Crown 4 News at 10. I'm Noelle Bello.
And I'm Dan Thorne. Oakland police just wrapped up taking questions from reporters about this case just a short while ago. Crown 4's Lindsay Ford joining us live in Oakland right now with the very latest.
That's a good question. Was the Ebony Alert sent out? I have been waiting to see an Ebony Alert. I have not seen one yet. They said that is in effect, but I ain't seen it.
Lindsay.
Yes, 2-year-old Amira Coleman has been kidnapped by both of her parents, and police have released that information tonight. And police also say both of the parents have a violent criminal history. Now, this is a photo of Amira, and police say she is still wearing the pink top you see in this picture. They say she was taken from her home on 39th and Adeline Streets overnight. Police say Amira has been living with her grandmother, who has custody of her. Officers say the grandmother was assaulted.
They done jumped on the grandmama. So grandma tried to fight back. Go ahead, sister.
The suspects assaulted the victim with a firearm, with a knife, and during the struggle, they were able to abduct the 2-year-old Amira Coleman.
So they probably pistol with the grandmother and or shanked the grandmother. Got to be.
She was last seen wearing a pink top. They fled on scene eastbound from the residence. Unknown any suspect vehicle description at this time.
And these are
That's the parents right there. Look at them. They look like they deserve each other.
pictures of the two suspects. This is 26-year-old Andrew Coleman, 24-year-old Tamir Clagyon.
She's 24. You is lying to me.
And Coleman stands at 6 feet, weighs 200 pounds. Clagyon is 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 175 pounds. And she was last seen wearing a pink dress and gray shoes.
She whoa. She 5 feet and weigh 175 pounds.
Weighs 200 pounds. Clagyon is 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 175 pounds. And Coleman stands at 6 feet, weighs 200 pounds. Clagyon is 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 175 pounds.
5'11" at 175. That ain't bad though. That ain't bad. She just tall. She probably got some thick thighs and a little boot on her. All right, go ahead.
And she was last seen wearing a pink dress and gray shoes.
Hell yeah, that's a hard 24.
Police say both are considered armed and dangerous. Now, police say they have not yet recovered the weapons during the assault, and they are encouraging the public to contact the police if they have any information. Back to you guys.
Man, y'all know something, say something, man. Let's go ahead on and get her back with grandma. Now, this is a little girl's hairdo right here. You know what'd be crazy, though? If she would still be with her mama them, about the time that she get like 3, she'll have like a lace front. Yeah, he'd probably give her a lace front at 2. Her hair probably wouldn't be this nice and long. Oh, but this is a mixed baby. Oh, this is a little mixed baby. Well, yeah, hold on. Yep, that's a little mixed baby. Because Andrew, he is a little mixed. I think that he is a little mixed. He ain't black in it. No, he's not African American. I don't think so. That baby mixed with that good hair. That's what's up. But if y'all know something, y'all go ahead on and say something, man. Let's get the baby back. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. They done jumped on grandma. Woo! Ooh! Y'all gotta watch 236009 at all times. We gotta update that. Damn it. We done got us another one. Got to be more careful. Hold on, swole up. I'm keeping up with this stuff right here. Let me grab that right there. Damn it. The fifth escapee has been captured as a maintenance worker have been shot. Oh, yeah. But this is number 5. We got 5 more to go. Here we go. Look.
Authorities capturing a 5th fugitive, 19-year-old Corey Boyd, facing second-degree murder and aggravated battery charges. Boyd, the youngest of the 10 inmates who broke out of this New Orleans jail, an operation officials are calling an inside job. On Tuesday, investigators arresting jail maintenance worker Sterling Williams, who they say helped the inmates escape. According to the arrest affidavit, Williams told investigators one of the inmates threatened to shank him and directed him to turn off the water in a cell. They say Williams complied, and 10 men were able to crawl out of this hole behind a toilet and run free. Williams is now facing 10 counts of principal to simple escape and 1 count of malfeasance in office.
This investigation is still an ongoing investigation, and so there could be more arrests that will follow.
Law enforcement's also sending a message to those who may be helping the men hide.
You can either choose prison, because we are going to catch you and charge you, or you can cooperate.
Now, with half of the escapees recaptured and all expected in custody at a maximum security prison.
Them boys look like, listen, right there, them boys look like a R&B group. They look like a little R&B group. And he the lead singer right here. I don't know. Go ahead.
In Angola, Louisiana, an independent investigation is underway. The sheriff who oversees the jail accepting some blame.
There were procedural failures and missed notifications. But there were also intentional wrongdoings.
Among the 5 escapees still at large, a convicted murderer and a man who broke out of a different Louisiana jail in 2019. In that
so this is his second jailbreak.
Case, he was found within hours just outside of Dallas. While police have captured the other inmates in New Orleans, 6 days into the manhunt, officials say it's possible some of those still on the run may have fled to other cities or states.
We have one mission only, and that is to recapture these inmates, these escapees.
And guys, the political fallout also continuing inside the sheriff's office. Just yesterday, Sheriff Susan Hudson announcing she is temporarily suspending her campaign for re-election, saying she needs to focus on fixing this jail ahead of politics. Savannah?
She finna cancel re-election. Ooh. Well, hell yeah, it really makes sense for her to cancel it. You don't want to talk about re-electing until they is all caught and they have not harmed anybody. It's going to take for one of them to harm somebody, she will not get reelected. Now, if they hurry up and catch them, I know that they've been down for what? Like a whole week or something like that right there. They have been loose. It can't go another week. It cannot go another week. We got to go it on the final. And then she'll possibly be able to get revoted in.
All right, Ryan, thank you.
Got to be more careful. But now we got him. Look at us. Law enforcement doing their goddamn job, whether you like law enforcement or not. For real, though. Oh, hold on. So the buddy with the tattoo. You lying to me. I got to go on and play this for y'all.
Law enforcement.
I got to play this one right here for y'all. They saying that buddy with the tattoos right here, he's escaped 4 times. Somebody dead.
Across the area, search for the remaining 6 people who escaped from the Orleans Parish Jail Friday.
Authorities say the Orleans Justice Center maintenance worker Sterling Williams helped them escape.
They gonna set his bun at 1.1. Listen, everybody know who he is right now. He ain't going nowhere.
Says one of the escapees, Antoine Massey, threatened to stab him if he didn't help. Now a local provider.
Now I got a question for you, good people. So, if an inmate threatened to stab you, is you going to assist them with the breakout? And I would say, yes, everybody would. Well, not everybody. Somebody gonna be a damn hero and get stabbed the F up out here in these doggone streets. But you can believe when a inmate say that they're gonna stab you because they already an inmate. They already behind bars. They already at the resort. They reside right there, and stabbing that's regular shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really fault Buddy. His life was in danger right at the moment, and all he had to do was turn the water off. We turning off the water then.
Antoine Massey threatened to stab him if he didn't help. Now, a local provider of electronic monitors says that Massey should never have been placed in the general jail population to begin with.
Matt Dennis calls Massey an escape artist with a dangerous history.
Oh, wait, so Massey is the one who helped him escape? No, this is Sterling Williams. The one with the tattoo name is Massey. All right, go ahead.
Dangerous history, as Rob Masson reports.
When it comes to the arrest of Orleans jail maintenance worker Sterling Williams, Matt Dennis says he wasn't surprised.
And you're astonished that they keep this level of risk on the first floor of that jail.
Dennis, with ASAP Release Electronic Monitors, is talking about escapee Antoine Massey, who was accused in court documents of threatening to stab Williams prior to the jailbreak if Williams didn't cut off water to the toilet that was yanked out to provide an escape route for 10 inmates.
There isn't an ounce of this man's history that doesn't escape.
Dennis says Massey, who's wanted for rape and kidnapping in St. Tammany, as well as domestic abuse and theft in Orleans Parish, had prior escapes dating back to 2007 and was no longer a candidate for one of the hundreds of electronic monitors placed on Orleans defendants.
He had no intention of wearing an ankle monitor. 2 hours. And he cut it off. And we had him in jail pretty quickly.
He cut off his monitor. He ain't with that shit.
And got him.
Massey was one of 10 inmates seen jumping off of a back prison loading dock Friday morning, caught on a camera that was not being monitored in real time.
For that footage that we've all now seen, where you have the 10 inmates running outside the facility, is there a door sensor there that would alert the command center that door is now open?
It should be.
Some kind of alarm that goes off?
No, that is not an exit door.
As New Orleans,
it's not an exit door. Well, I guess the question should be, she should have went ahead on and said, well, hell, they got out of an exit door. Oh, no, they could have had the things up, the roller doors. Well, hell, if the roller doors was down because, like, for deliveries or something like that, if they have them there because they is on the dock. And typically, if you're on the dock, they have roller doors. So they should be some type of alarm with the roller doors, too, if they supposed to have been closed that time of morning.
City Council members investigate vulnerabilities in the prison security system. Matt Dennis is helping police in trying to locate escapees like Massey.
These escapes happen. NOPD and state police and U.S. Marshals went instantly into our offender management system and identified the individuals in there that had previously worn ankle monitors.
And Matt Dennis says when someone cuts off an ankle monitor, he notifies the public immediately. It took more than 7 hours for the sheriff's office to realize the escape had occurred and notify the public after Friday's escape.
That boy done escaped 4 times, and he was on the first floor. Yeah, everybody need to be fired around now. They playing too doggone much. For real though. All right. I got a little sad one. And I didn't watch this one right here on purpose. I literally didn't watch this one right here on purpose, just due to the title. I said, you know what? I ain't even much gonna watch this right here. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, Twitter, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. And if I'm not mistaken, we also live on the Accept and Agree channel. I'm trying to get the hours. I'm trying to get the watch hours up over there, so it just makes some sense to run this 2-hour show over there so I can get 2 of them hours taken care of around there. Let me go on and grab that because okay, lady. Got that right there. You better put out or get out. I don't play around here in this script. I run this. Oh, okay, bam. It's not about me. Anyway, we got a situation here. The reason that I didn't watch what I'm finna go on and show y'all, hold on.
As balloons were released.
I'm finna show y'all this right here. The reason that I did not watch this right here, and their picture on the thing is not the story. They coming into the story. So the story has nothing to do with these folk who we just had them watch. This story says that she was our backbone. That's the type. She was our backbone. It said a family mourns a 9-year-old Leilani Brooks after a tragic Algiers shooting. I'm going to say that little line again. She was our backbone. A 9-year-old. Go ahead.
Were released to honor a 9-year-old lost last week to gun violence. A second person has been arrested.
Now the mother is sitting down with WWL Louisiana to remember the daughter she loved and shares with our Mike McDaniel about that tragic day.
As pink, purple, and silver balloons drifted into the sky Tuesday evening, on the ground, it's still not easy to let go.
She's brought me more joy than she can even possibly ever have thought of. She don't know how much she's actually done for me in my life as a child.
Letitia Johnson's child, 9-year-old Leilani Brooks, died Friday. Police say she was shot in the head last Monday when a shooting happened near their Algiers home. Johnson was at work that day when she got a call from her mom.
She was hysterical and she was like, get home now.
When she got to their lawn,
Shout out to her mama for just saying get home. And I just want to tell you good people, if you know that your kinfolk or somebody child is dead or somebody really, really close to that person just got killed, do not tell them over the phone. Try to get them to a place where they're sitting down or at least get them to the house. You know what I'm saying?
Orange Street home. Yellow police tape surrounded it.
I seen an ambulance and then I looked at it, it was there, and then the next moment I looked, it was gone.
Did you think that your daughter was in that ambulance?
Not at all.
Johnson rushed to the hospital to find her daughter in critical condition. She was eventually declared brain dead.
The doctors was telling me that they felt like there was nothing they can do for her. I begged every doctor in there to do something.
She begged every doctor in there to do something. And just in my opinion, because she's a darker hue young lady, and the majority of darker hues is this thing called religious. Spiritual, because y'all like to get out of, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Got it. Same, different, but whatever. So I'm pretty sure that she asked God also. She begged the doctors, every doctor in that bit, do something, which I understand her. Praying is begging by definition. You can Google it, it's going to show you. It's begging. So I'm pretty sure that she did the same thing with God, and, well, we see what happened.
I begged every doctor in there to do something.
After 4 days of praying her daughter would survive,
4 days of praying,
Johnson made the painful decision to take Leilani off life support.
He gave her 4 days. Didn't we just talk about like the life support thing? Like, I don't want to be brain dead. I don't want to be a vegetable. You can unplug, man. Boy, you can unplug, man.
I was upset. I was hurt, sad. I felt like even though I begged the doctors to do the surgery, I still just felt like everything wasn't done to try to save my baby.
Johnson says Leilani was wiser than her years and was like a caregiver to her teenage brother and 2-year-old sister.
Leilani
She was a caregiver to a teenage brother?
Definitely the backbone to a lot of things that we were as a family.
Leilani was even covering her sister when she was shot. Known to be a girly girl with a bright smile, Johnson says Leilani's short time on this earth will not be forgotten.
Don't forget Leilani. She brought smiles to everybody's faces.
Smiles that help Johnson deal with the grief, but will always be a painful reminder.
I just want her to know I'll never let her name die.
Mike McDaniel, WWL.
In the interview, we have to point out, because we pointed out when y'all mothers tend to not do what I'm about to say, there's no tears. I do understand that they caught a glimpse of her crying at the balloon release. But like I've been trying to tell y'all, I don't understand how your child can die and real soon you do an interview and your eyes ain't watering up. You stumbling over your words like you can't. I don't understand that. That's really why I point things out. Like I've told people plenty of times, bitch, I can't talk about my daddy. My daddy been dead since 89. Bitch, I get teary. And that's been 1989. These women do interviews the same day sometime. She ain't got nothing there until. I don't understand it. You say, well, I will pull the plug on you in 2 days. You welcome. I appreciate that right there. I do not want to live. For what? Oh, hell no. I can't be me. If I can't be me, I don't want to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Doctor in there to do something.
After 4 days of praying her daughter would survive.
And then I am thinking the woman who was sitting next to her is her mother. That's what I'm thinking. Nobody's crying.
Johnson made the painful decision to take Leilani off life support.
I was upset.
Now, again, though, how many of you all could take y'all baby, y'all 9-year-old baby, off life support? How many of y'all could do it, though? Do you know what's crazy? A lot of y'all would keep y'all child on life support for a long ass time, and the doctors and everybody done told y'all that your child is brain dead, but because you is really, really emotional. And I'm not to say that a man wouldn't be emotional. I'm not to say that we ain't trying to say that your emotions would be wrong, but I would want to say that parents will tend to be real selfish. Parents will tend to be real selfish when it comes down to a situation like this right here, instead of them thinking it through during that time of hurt and pain and grieving time, and just say, dog, I wouldn't want to live like that. So I'm finna unplug. I'm finna unplug my child now. I can't. Because then again, you got to think about this right here. How many of you all will want to care for a brain dead child? How many of you good parents right now would want to, listen to the words, want to care for a brain dead child? I'm going to see if y'all just keep it 100. Because I'm going to be the first to say, not me. Oh, hell no. Nope. I like me time. I like me time. I like for you to be able to care for yourself. No. He said she gone on to glory. Yes, she did. Got to be more careful. It throw me off when she say that she takes care or took care of her teenage brother and her younger sister. What they mean by take care of? I don't understand, but let's see.
I was hurt, sad.
You say, yeah, but the nurse gonna do the real work. Yeah.
Felt like even though I begged the doctors to do the surgery, I still just felt like everything wasn't done.
She begged the doctor to do the surgery and felt like everything wasn't done to save her daughter's life. I wish that she could have went in just a little deeper.
To try to save my baby.
Johnson said,
what do you mean everything wasn't done if you begged for them to do the surgery? And even by you begging them to do the surgery, you still felt like that they didn't do everything. I don't get it.
Says Leilani was wiser than her years and was like a caregiver to her teenage brother and 2-year-old sister.
Yeah, she was a caregiver to her teenage brother, so that lets me know that her teenage brother has a disability then. I'm trying to use deductive reasoning. It's letting me know that the teenage brother is some type of disabled.
Johnson says Leilani was wiser than her years and was like a caregiver to her teenage brother and 2-year-old sister.
And to her 2-year-old sister. You say my husband passed years ago and I still cry when I speak about him. You know what I'm saying? Like it trips me out that a mother would not be teary-eyed when mothers be claiming that I love my baby with everything in me. How do you not tear up? I call you strong. Listen, y'all some strong mamas. Y'all some strong. Or I should say this right here. Maybe, and I just want to say maybe black women don't want to look weak on television during an interview after their child done got killed or a child died. And if that's y'all thought process of y'all don't want to look weak, y'all need to go talk to somebody. Y'all need to go talk to somebody. It's nothing wrong with a woman that's weak. But who in the hell gonna look at you as weak if you crying and your baby done died, though? Again, if that's y'all thought process and that's why you all don't be crying, y'all really do need to talk to somebody. You say that your daddy passed 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure you still get teary-eyed. My brother passed 2 years ago and my mama on her way, say cycle of life. Yes. Yes. I miss you. I be missing your comment. You say, but I really hope and pray that people find faith to believe that and understand the spiritualists around you and let them go. Hey, yeah. I think that we got to find a way to let the loved ones go, because it's some selfish shit, man, to keep them struggling. And like you asked, well, it got to be expensive to keep them on life support. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Did you know you can spend one day in the hospital? Like I have spent a lot of 1 days in the hospital because they want to keep you overnight and shit like that right now. It wants $6,500. Damn, y'all charge me for the sheets and everything, huh? $6,500 and still can't tell me what the problem is. Why? Because y'all practicing. Hey, y'all practicing out here in these doggone street. Y'all done went to school 10, 15 goddamn years and can't tell me what the little cough is. It ain't even STD Friday and or Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell me why my throat dry. You can't tell me. You say ain't got nothing. All right, I believe you. You can't tell. You ain't experienced it? No. Got it. But about $6,500. So I can imagine being hooked up to that damn machine. That shit probably like $30,000 a day. Mm-hmm. He said, my old boy been gone for 10 years. I still miss him. I'm trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you, boy. Ooh. And your baby just died like today or yesterday? Last week or something? I don't get it. I do not get it. And hey, I don't want to understand it. I think that that's some selfish shit that you can't bust a tear. I don't understand. Nope. You can't make me understand. I'm grown. That's what's up. Move right along. Y'all, let's go on and get into this right here, man, because I saw this right here and I was like, ooh, this is for the culture. Out here. How many of y'all have been killed by your husband? Crazy ass question, cuz you wouldn't be here. I do get it. Trying to make you laugh just a little bit. Try to have y'all to not be so sensitive a lot of times. They say, Willie's shoulder go fund me. You know, she got one. Oh, I didn't even look it up. Hold up. All right, let me get the school thing out the way. We got Buddy out the way. Bam. Okay, I say don't flush. Okay, we got to kidnap people. We got the 5th person caught. Okay, let's get him off the screen. All right, bam. Hold on, I got them. And it's crazy because they didn't say anything about a GoFundMe, but y'all know we got to do our own investigative reporting. Let's see, the daughter's vigil. They had a daughter's vigil. Oh, they said, I just want everybody to remember my baby. Oh, she was such a cutie. That's what's up. Hold on, Demonte or something. Oh, wait a minute. From the left in the second degree murder, 22 years old. Oh, nah. Hold on. Or I may have to, hold on. Click here. Wait, click for the, nope. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get her name, Leilani Brooks. And then we're going to go to it. Here going on right here. Hold on. They're trying to get me. Oh, that's them people. I thought they were trying to get me. I thought I had to get that thing and you know what I'm saying? Shoot my way out. Nope, I'm on GoFundMe. Y'all, they don't have a GoFundMe. They do not have a GoFundMe. So shout them out for having insurance. Or somebody who is going to pay the costs out here in these streets, man. I think that it's really embarrassing for us to not have insurance or have that paper to bury our loved one. I think that's some embarrassing shit. Especially when a whole bunch of us be out here on the internet talking slick and all that right there. And you know what I'm saying? Capping like we eating, you know what I'm saying? But now you need to damn GoFundMe. That's a whole problem out here in the dog street. Move right along. Y'all go on to get into it. Again, I had done asked a question. How many of y'all been killed by your hubby? Nobody put their hands up. That's okay. We had a player who had a life sentence. His life sentence ended early after he has been convicted of killing his wife. That's why I put the title up. He had done killed his wife. And they say his mistress too. Y'all got to listen to this story. Y'all got to listen to this story. It's powerful. Here we go.
To the I-Team now, a big development today in a murder case that once dominated Atlanta headlines.
Whoa, you say that there is a GoFundMe? Hold on. But the name should have showed up without me putting Sweet. But let me go ahead on and put Sweet. Go ahead on and put the Sweet. Let's see what we got. Sweet Lilani. Sweet Lilani. I'm not seeing it. Nope. Nope. We don't have a Sweet Lilani. No. Wait, I think you spelled it wrong. Hold on, or maybe I spelled it wrong. So you're saying it's with an I? Okay, so nope, that's wrong. If I put an L, you right. I spelled it wrong. You were so right. Hold on. You were so right. We gotta go fund me. Look at y'all. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I thought that I spelled it right. Well, for what I had done did, I copied and pasted. But we do have a GoFundMe. My bad. See, boy, I like y'all. Damn it. Teamwork make the dream work. Help cover funeral costs for Sweet Little London. Now, I had done gave these people props saying that I'm glad that they either have insurance or they have somebody who is going to pay the cost. That's what I had done said, because this is what I want to see, especially more of us be able to send our loved ones home in the way that we believe that they need to be sent on home in glory or something like that right there. Mm-hmm. You say I need that production assist. I sure enough do. Help cover the funeral costs for Sweet Little Lonnie. They asked for 10 grand. They got 84.33. They almost there. They're 84%. They're 84%. I am no percents on my GoFundMe. That's probably because I'm still alive. But he said, this week, me and my family was shattered by a tragic loss. Leilani was taken from us too soon from a senseless act of violence in her community. The community that, as a parent, you put her in. May 16, 20 to 25th. She has been taken off life support after being declared brain dead. My baby Leilani was a sweet, vibrant, a fun 9-year-old child who loved and was loved by everyone around her. She was a leader and ensured all of her younger family members were protected. Her smile is unforgivable is unforgettable. My bad. And her personality was infectious. She is survived by her devoted and loving parents, Letitia and Tyrone. Is that how you spell Tyrone? Or Tyrone, who is also the beneficiary of this fund. Oh, wait. And the beneficiary of this fundraiser. So she had a daddy. You was lying to me. She's also survived by her older brother, her younger sister, and a varied family of aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends who admire her and is now left with a missing piece to their hearts. I don't like when we do that sometimes, but I do understand why we do it. We be claiming that we be having loving family and friends and shit, but we got to reach out to the public to bury our loved ones. I don't like it. Like, I really, really don't like it. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. They say, Willie, you made a deep thinking family. Say, player, salute to you. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You say, as we grieve and process this devastating loss, we as a family and community are asking for support during this tough situation and time. This campaign has been created to help cover the funeral costs and assist us with the unforeseen expenses during this time. That's our problem, that we have unforeseen expenses when our loved ones die. The number one thing that we should all know that's going to happen, we going to leave this bit. Or we going to get off Earth. We know this. We've watched people around us leave Earth. I don't like when we do that. Unforeseen expenses. How many funerals have you been to? Huh? How many people in your own family has died? What do you mean unforeseen? But it's just not them. It's multiple people who say the same thing. Unforeseen expenses. I don't like us for that right now. You say, I hope that this act of kindness can help alleviate a little of the pain that we are facing. I hadn't told y'all, when y'all got the check coming, it alleviates a lot of the pain. You all have to think about it. When your loved one passed, you hurt like hell. But then knowing that you can't bury your loved one, that has to, that have to hurt. That's why I've always said for all these years that our other brothers and sisters who be having insurance, they grieve different. I've often said that our lighter hue brothers and sisters grieve different because they be having insurance. You can truly grieve when you got the check in the mail. Mm-hmm. If anything, we ask you to help. Remember, Leilani, she had a long life ahead and made a big impact in the short 9 years she was here. Please share any wonderful memories that you may have of her. He said it would be greatly appreciated. Doggone shame that young baby done died and left Earth. But then again, we also have to think about this right here too, because remember, she had done begged and asked the doctors to do everything that they can possible, and she begged and she prayed to the Lord for 4 days to save her baby life, to give her favor. And the reason I'm saying this right here, because what if it was in God's plan that she left Earth? Because that's what people will tell you if you have been praying that it goes this way, but it went that way. People will throw up that maybe it was just God's plan, baby. Maybe it was just God's plan. That's the same shit that they had done said to me when my dad had done died. God needed him in heaven. You don't tell no 11-year-old no shit like that right there. Bitch, if I could have cussed. If I could have cussed when I was told that right there, y'all would have been so many hoes and bitches when tell me no dumb shit like that. Shit's stupid. Let me get out my feelings. Shout out to Craig for the $2 cash shop. He say, why did this little girl have so much adult so much adult responsibilities? I believe that's what you had, but they had done cut it off. That's a great question. Why was she a caretaker? That's for adults. Huh? Just saying. That's the type of shit that they will tell you when your prayers don't get answered the way that you want them to get answered. It was in God's plan. And y'all don't even be mad when somebody tell you that dumb shit. Shit's stupid to me. And I was 11 and it's, damn it, I figured out that that's stupid. He called him home to do what? The hell you need my daddy for? You know what I'm saying? Like, to do what? My daddy was a Vietnam vet. To do what? You need some more shooters or something? Take the ones take the ones who got life sentences. I don't understand. Remove them from Earth. Ask them to come on around there, or you don't trust them. I'm just saying though. Say Willie women bashing again. Hi! I'm not Willie bashing. He said, God did not tell me that for my brother, mother, or sister. Why not? He said, your daddy was a smart man. He's needed up here. You see what I'm saying? Listen, whatever y'all do, do not tell your children that. Your children may resent you. Your children, because they don't have the ability to cuss your ass out as a child, they may resent you for saying that for the rest of their lives. Trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. Now let's get back into the show that we were supposed to have been doing, what we were supposed to have been talking about. We have a player who had a life sentence in early after he was convicted of killing his wife. And like I had done stated, he also supposedly knocked off his mistress. Here we go.
Almost 3 decades in prison for killing his wife. Louis Joyner is a free man tonight on parole.
In 1996, he stood trial in Fulton County for beating and strangling Ruby Joyner. But the case involved a lover's triangle with 2 bodies dumped at the airport. A jury acquitted Joyner of shooting the other woman in the head.
Our Fox 5 I-Team reporter Johnny Edwards spoke with relatives of the murdered wife, who spoke about her killer being set free. Johnny?
Russ and Cordy, these family members watched a judge hand their uncle a life sentence for killing their Aunt Ruby. Since then, he's been denied parole 7 times, but now he gets his freedom.
He killed Aunt Ruby.
Count 1, murder, guilty.
30 years ago, a case that shook Metro Atlanta. 2 women missing from Peachtree City and a husband bolting for New York City.
That in itself is very strange to me.
Then, with the 1996 Summer Olympics right around the corner, 2 bodies found in a van at Hartsfield Airport. The victims, 40-year-old Halima Jones and 43-year-old Ruby Joyner.
I thought that they was twins. I thought that they was twins. Is y'all looking at these beautiful sisters? They got the same haircut. They got the same haircut. One is just lighter than the other, but damn it, they nose damn near match. She got more of an upper lip than she do, but they technically look the same.
2 friends who'd gone out shopping together.
Hold on. Let me back it up. Here you go.
And at Hartsfield Airport, the victims, 40-year-old Halima Jones and 43-year-old Ruby Joyner. 2 friends who'd gone out shopping together. Halima shot in the head. Ruby strangled and beaten to death.
She was a kind, gentle.
So Ruby
the head. Ruby
is the wife.
Strangled and beaten to death.
She was a kind, gentle person. She loved her family.
Within a week, Ruby's husband, Louis Joyner, captured in Harlem.
He was like a father figure to me.
Now the criminal case launched so many years ago comes to an end. Joyner, now 77 years old and paroled.
We kind of knew this day was coming, but we didn't know it was coming this soon.
30 years go by real quick, y'all.
2 of Louis and Ruby's nieces spoke out to the Fox 5 I-Team about the parole board's decision. Both live out of state.
We would rather he still be locked up, okay, as opposed to free and able to roam the streets and live a life where Ruby doesn't have that chance or that opportunity, you know, because he took that away in November of 1995. He took that away.
What would ever be enough? We don't know what enough would be. I have mixed feelings, personally.
But he did his time. He did his time.
According to Georgia's prison system, Louis Joyner's most recent institution was here, a minimum security transitional center in Midtown for men who are close to the end of their incarceration. The State Department of Corrections confirming Louis Joyner no longer in state custody. Now a free man, Joyner remains the only person alive who knows what really happened on November 15th, 1995. Between him, his wife, and his wife's close friend, who authorities learned Joyner was having an affair with.
Ooh, he was hunching both of them beautiful babies.
For the sake of me, I still can't understand why. Someone who loved you and you supposedly have loved her.
Joyner owned a moving and storage company. A search of his property turning up a large amount of cocaine.
Oh yeah, that dope. Shout out to CC's World for the 199 super chat. Say that was a trouble. Bam.
Just a lot of questions that we still have that only Louis Joyner can answer, and he has not chosen to do that truthfully.
In court, he pointed a finger at his dead wife, calling her a killer.
Okay.
Mr. Joyner, did you kill Halima Jones?
No, sir.
Did you kill Ruby Joyner in self-defense?
Yes, sir.
Believe all men. Believe all men. I believe them. I believe it was in self-defense.
He said his wife drove all 3 of them in Halima's minivan to a wooded area, where she hopped out and opened fire on her friend.
Ruby shouted, "You cheating."
Say it.
"You cheating shit," and fired the gun.
Then he said his wife chased him into the woods and pounced on him, and he killed her in self-defense.
He said that Ruby drove them out to the woods. Jumped on that, you pop, pop, pop. Shot a close friend, her bestie. And then chased him in the woods. Shout out to a player for not getting shot at first because she shot her bestie and he caught that. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, she's shooting. Damn, going on with the mama. You know what I'm saying? But right at that moment in my mind, if this story is true, when she shot the friend first and he caught out, he knew why she shot her. If that story is true.
Shit. And fired the gun.
Then he said his wife chased him into the woods and pounced on him, and he killed her in self-defense.
She jumped on him and was beating on him. He was supposed to defend himself like he did, you know, if the story is true.
Grenda said that's not how the aunt she knew would have handled finding out about an affair.
She's afraid of weapons, so I know she didn't have a weapon. She would have just left him.
Stop. Whoa. She said that she knew her own. She knew her auntie. She said that she know what she would have did if she found out about an affair. Let me tell y'all something. You have no idea what someone will do after they find out they've been cheated on. We got to stop doing that right there. I don't even like how she said that because she didn't like guns. Let me explain something to you. Most killers, they never killed before. I'm trying to think about that right now. Most killers ain't never killed before. And I do believe that their family and friends would have said, but that person was never a killer. That person would have never killed until they killed.
Self-defense. Grenda said that's not how the aunt she knew would have handled finding out about an affair.
She's afraid of weapons, so I know she didn't have a weapon. She would have just left him. I know she would have just left him. She wouldn't have jeopardized her life like that. She would have just left him.
But she wouldn't have jeopardized her life. Do y'all know how many stories that we have been doing over the years of women showing how much that they love their man? We have women who is in relationships now, who is in domestic love relationships now, who have jumped on their man, done shot at their man, done stabbed their man, done ran their man over. And I do believe people in their family would have said, well, she would have never did that. That's not in her character. She would have just walked away. No. That dumb shit that they be telling men. Why he had to kill her? All he had to do was walk away. All he should have did was walk away. You don't never say that to women, do it? And women been out here knocking their players off. Go ahead, though.
In self-defense. Grenda said that's not how the aunt she knew would have handled finding out about an affair.
She's afraid of weapons, so I know she didn't have a weapon. She would have just left him. I know she would have just left him.
How you know she didn't have a weapon? So I wonder, in the case that they test for GSR, I wonder if she had gunpowder on her hands. I would love to know that right now, just because she said, I know that she ain't had no gun. Was you in the backseat or something?
Left him. She wouldn't have jeopardized her life.
Do you know what good meat I have a baby out here doing? Do you know? And listen, a lot of times it don't even have to be good meat, but women don't like for other women to win. They don't like to lose to other women. Do you know how many men done cheated on their little la-las and they la-las refuse to break up with them because they're not finna let the other bitch win? Oh, hell no. Bitch, I ain't finna let him go. Bitch, I ain't stupid.
That she would have just left him.
The jury didn't buy it either. The prosecution charging Joyner planned to kill his wife and accidentally shot his mistress.
And regardless.
So y'all believe he planned to kill his wife, but shot his mistress by mistake. So y'all believe that story. I can't take y'all serious. But the story that he had done gave, oh, no, never.
Like that, she would have just left him.
The jury didn't buy it either. The prosecution charging Joyner planned to kill his wife and accidentally shot his mistress.
And regardless.
Didn't that mean he didn't plan? He didn't plan if he accidentally shot somebody else.
Whether he had any more bullets, he has shot the wrong woman. He now cannot kill the right one, and he proceeds to beat her.
She said that he killed the wrong one or he shot the wrong one, so he could not kill the right one. What? And y'all said he killed both of them. I don't understand. Go ahead.
And accidentally shot his mistress.
And regardless of whether he had any more bullets, he has shot the wrong woman. He now cannot kill the right one, and he proceeds to beat her.
What do you mean he cannot kill the right one and he killed the right one. Is y'all listening?
You can't convict on speculation. With insufficient evidence, the jury acquitted Joyner of Halima's killing.
Okay.
But not his wife's.
We, the jury, find the defendant Lewis Albert Joyner Jr., count 1, murder, guilty.
I sentence you to life in prison.
But after.
So they didn't charge him with killing the mistress. So who did they charge for killing the mistress, though? How did the mistress die?
With insufficient evidence, the jury acquitted Joyner of Halima's killing, but not his wife's.
We, the jury, find the defendant Lewis Albert Joyner Jr., count 1, murder, guilty.
I sentence you to life in prison.
But after almost 30 years, he now walks free.
It really.
Look at that hairdo. Look at that hairdo back from in the 90s. Look at that right there. How many of y'all ladies remember that right there? Mm-hmm. With the little bang in the front like that right there? Uh-huh. Go ahead then.
It really destroyed our family. My grandmother went into a depression and she never came out because she was like, why a daughter? Why Ruby? I just hope that while he was sitting there that he did have time to think about what he did.
You hope while he was sitting in prison for 30 years. And this is why sometimes, y'all, it'd be hard for me to listen to women now because I listen to women now. Back in the days growing up, you heard women, but you really didn't listen to all of the words and like make like the connections and stuff like that right there. She said, I hope in his time that he been in jail for 30 years, he thought about what he had done did. Why would you hope that when you know it's impossible to not think about what you had done did? You now in jail. I don't get why we be saying stuff like that right there.
That while he was sitting there, that he did have time to think about what he did and how he affected this family.
She hoped that he had time to think about it. What, like he was possibly busy or something? I always be. I'm not women bashing. I'm not doing that. I just point out some stuff that y'all need to catch too. I'm trying to help y'all catch stuff that people be saying. Nah.
Now, the prosecutor in Joyner's
fix your granddaddy's shirt.
case, Penny Penn, is now Forsyth County's DA. Joyner's lawyer at the time, Steve Sadow, is currently defending President Trump in Fulton County.
Oh, it's called a roller set. Go ahead.
His racketeering case.
That's the head of it.
And that wasn't Lewis Joyner's last criminal case. In 1997, he was convicted of possession of cocaine and marijuana, receiving 15 years per count.
Who got 15 years per count for cocaine and marijuana? What the hell? Shout out to Craig for the $2. The $2 cash app and say, what if he was innocent? That's that BS. For real though, they didn't have enough evidence for the mistress. But for his wife, we're gonna go ahead on the killer. This is why I was asking, so did she have any GSR on her person, on her hands? Because just think about this right here. The wife could have shot the mistress. That was his. I see no reason for him to have killed the mistress. Unless she was there when he killed the wife. If he killed the wife. Or unless she probably wanted her friend dead, but she didn't think that he would have went through with it, and since he went through with it and she got hysterical, I'm going to tell. And then like you got to leave Earth. Women do be doing shit like that right now. They can see you knock off somebody and then say, I'm going to go to the law. I have to tell the police I can't hold this in. They would say that right in front of the killer. Oh, play too much. Boy, when I tell y'all be needing guidance sometimes.
His racketeering case. And that wasn't Lewis Joyner's last criminal case. In 1997, he was convicted of possession of cocaine and marijuana, receiving 15 years per count.
15 years per count in 97 for cocaine and marijuana. Do y'all understand? We got so many players who was in jail right now about that dope, about cocaine and marijuana. That's still in since like the 90s. About that dope. You go to jail for all you goddamn years about dope. That is so sad.
That was in Fayette County. Russ, Courtney?
Wow, it's just so much emotion surrounding his release, clearly, with these two nieces. But there so many times were said that there are a lot of unanswered questions here and that he would be able to answer some of those questions if he's willing. Do the nieces expect to ever speak with their uncle ever again?
Well, they would certainly like to know the truth from him if he would tell it.
They don't want to know the truth. They don't want the truth. Shout out to CC's World for the $1.99 super chat. They say, what mileage limits? They say we up to 60. Hell, I think the last time we spoke on the limit, it was 100. I think we just moved the mileage up to just a flat out 100 because the people, they just weren't paying attention. They just weren't paying attention. A lot of people may still ask, well, why do men cheat? Why do men cheat? And like I say, space and opportunity. We don't have to write whole books, which I will be writing the book to explain to people why men cheat, which the book is going to be short. That shit might be 37 pages. You know what I'm saying? But because I have to stretch some things out to make it interesting. But men typically cheat for space and opportunity. Women cheat with emotions. Women cheat with feelings. Not all. But typically, they have to like the dude. Typically, they have to like really, really be attracted to the dude. Typically. Men, it's because we still alive. Today, we still alive. And space and opportunity. That's pretty much it.
Now, Glenda said she's not expecting to hear from him and she's really not interested in having a conversation with him. Coretta, on the other hand, said that she used to be quite close with him. And when I asked her the question if she'd like to talk to him, she hesitated. She said she really can't say, and she might be open to it, maybe not. Time.
And it's the same way that children treat their fathers that was not there or not in their lives, and they just believe their mama side. They don't want to talk to their daddies because they just want to believe their mama side. They say that they want the truth, but y'all don't want to talk to a player. See, great. I told y'all, no, they don't. They don't want the truth. Y'all don't want to talk to the player. So I wonder if he go ahead on and say, well, yeah, I killed her, and I do it again. Can he go to jail for it, though? Because he was already tried for it, and he served the time. Oh, okay, it'll be double jeopardy. So he can't go back to jail for it. If he admit to it now, he can't go back to jail for it. The hate is strong. Yes, the hate is real strong.
We'll tell.
Just shows you how the pain of a loss like this just simply never goes away.
Absolutely. And I mean, they didn't just lose an aunt, they also lost an uncle.
That's right.
But he's still with us, and now he's back out in the world, and it'll be interesting to see if he ever does decide to either publicly or privately come clean and say what happened that night.
He should be able to write a book and go on and get paid from it.
If he did, maybe that could provide some closure for these family members.
At the very least.
Yeah.
Say he would not go back to jail, but they will make a way for him to return. You got a good point right there. You got a good point right there. You can't trust him. You can't trust him. Be careful. But damn, boy, they look like twins. They look like twins. They was probably the same size. They looked like they were some slimmies back in the 90s. And shout out to all the chicks who was back in the 90s, because y'all do remember the majority of women was I would say slim. I would say that the majority of dark-hued chicks was slim. Not all. That's why I say the majority was slim. Because you used to get picked at if you was fat, which we did have fat people, but I would say that the majority was slim. They were slim thicks. They was more athletic. They didn't have all the goddamn fat on them. They wasn't like a thick thing. Like the thick thing now is a fat thing, but it wasn't like so many of them was considered thick. No. They were slim chicks. Slimmies. Damn, boy, they look like they some twin sisters or something. Hell, he probably made a mistake and they was probably all on vacation or something, sleep in the bed or something like that right there. And he thought that was his wife. And the first time they went on and did it, and they were like, you know what? It felt good. Let's keep doing it. I say in my mind, they should have went on ahead and had that polygamous relationship. instead of getting violent and people losing their life. Do y'all understand that they could have been in a more than a 30-year relationship right now? They could have been celebrating like their 32nd or 35th anniversary as a trouble. You know what I'm saying? Got to be more careful. Well, hell, he out now. He's 77, ready to, mingle. He ready to mingle, and all he needed $37. All he needed $37 and a good little mouthpiece. Boy, it's going to take him a long way. Take him a long way. We got a little update, y'all. We got a little update. Remember we did the story a few days ago about the rapper, the female rapper out of Miami who was inside of the Uber, who the Uber driver told her multiple times to get out, and she was like, I don't know why she pulled a gun on me. You say, Willie, you just wrote the storyline. You right about that. I sure enough did. Listen. You say it's the Rupo. Listen. Look. The Uber driver has now been accused of pulling the gun on the riders, is extradited to Broward County. What the hell they got going on out here in these streets? Here we go.
Get out of my vehicle right now.
She got them crazy eyes.
Get out! Get out!
A shocking moment caught on camera, that Uber driver pulling out a gun on her passengers in Hollywood. That driver is now behind bars in Broward County.
Local 10 Syra Anwar is live outside the jail in Fort Lauderdale with more on her arrest. Syra. Yeah, so Alex and Eric, authorities first arrested this woman, that Uber driver you just saw in that video, in Port St. Lucie. She was then brought here to the main jail in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Let's show you that video again of that disturbing incident that happened earlier this month, again in Hollywood. The passenger recording the whole incident on her phone. The driver can be seen arguing with that passenger. Things escalate when the woman tells the rider to get out. She's seen pulling out a gun and pointing it at the woman in the back seat. Jennifer Benitez has since been arrested. We have a few of her mugshots.
That's Jenny right there. That's Jenny from the block.
She was first taken into custody in Port St. Lucie. She's then extradited to Broward County here. Benitez has been charged with aggravated assault with a firearm. She is listed as behind bars this morning in the jail here in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Local 10 reached out to Uber. They responded with this statement saying,
I don't know why she would even be charged with this right here, man. They wouldn't get out the car. You got to get people out there. Your car is your property, right?
The safety of the Uber community is a top priority, and we removed the driver's access to the platform as soon as this was reported to us.
We can put money on our books.
So back out here live, a big question this morning is, will Jennifer Benitez be able to bond out of jail? That's a question we should have an answer to later this morning. We'll stay on top of that, see if she appears before a judge this morning, so stay with us for updates. That is very latest live here in Fort Lauderdale. Syra Anwar.
Well, how else do you get somebody out of your vehicle when you have to constantly, repeatedly tell them to get out your damn car? What? How? How was she supposed to call the police and have the police come to get them out of her car? This is what we're doing now? We can't, as adults, handle our own situations in the best way that we know how. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. You say maybe they were smoking weed. Them babies say, we ain't did nothing to her. Women said that they did nothing to another woman who was shouting and screaming, get out. Oh, and remember, she was on the phone with the police. She was on the phone with the police. And instead of them just getting out the damn car and going by their damn business, they kept sitting there recording. Ooh, look at her face. I think that she should have shot. I think she should have shot, and then they wouldn't be out here playing no more. When somebody tell you I had to do something, especially like get out my house, get out my car, stop bothering me, leave me alone, I think you might need to be shot because you're not listening. You're truly not listening to what somebody is telling you when they want you to leave them alone and get from around them. you need to get from around them. But see, women have been having this problem for so many years to where a man have to keep telling the bitch, get from around, bitch, leave me alone, get from around, let me go. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't got to go there. Why you so mad at it? Men can be trying to leave. She will block the man from leaving. Been watching this type of stuff all my life, and I do believe that people like that, they need to be shot for playing. Our problem in the great United States of America, we play with people too much. We allow people to play with other people too much with no consequences and repercussions right here in the doggone street. But the crazy part is, we don't play with the jack boys. We don't play with somebody that jumped out on you and say, let me get that. Let me get that right there. When somebody got that foul you, let me get that right there. You don't play. You cooperate. For some reason, you hear every word that person say who got the drop on you. You don't play with the killers. So this is why they playing with the non-killers. Because we're not killers. Maybe we got to turn into killers. I don't know. But anyway, moving right along. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here on the screen for y'all. And just take a guess. Just take a guess what this story is about. Huh? Just take a good guess. Say, stop woman bashing and listen. I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to help. What y'all think that this story right here finna be about? Huh? I bet y'all got a real good idea. Hold on, let me, if I can move this. Or did I? Okay, well, I moved that like that right there. Okay, we're going to leave that. We can leave that. Or did I have two more? Okay, we can leave that right there. Shout out to Anna for the $4.99 super chat. You say, cause we were outside. No gadgets. Bam. There it is. Appreciate that right there. You say he was playing with the churn. Say a school teacher. You say a map. Say map. Here we go. We have an English high school teacher accused of romantic. He's accused of a romantic sexual relationship with a student.
A Miami-Dade County high school English teacher is in a lot of trouble tonight for allegedly having an intimate and sexual relationship with one of his students.
I want y'all to understand. When your teacher is sitting on the table with his legs crossed like that right there, he's sitting on the table, on the desk, on the school desk, on the student's school desk with his legs crossed. He ain't the one.
The teacher is 55 years old. The student, just 15 years.
55 and 15, that's a little gap, right? 55, 15. That's like a little 40 year. To each his own, you know.
Good evening, I'm Juwan Strader.
And I'm Trina Robinson.
Yeah,
NBC 6's Jamie Garola is live outside Hialeah High School, where police say some of those sexual encounters happened. Jamie.
Yeah, according to police, the teacher and student engaged in sexual activity in different classrooms, and their relationship lasted for months.
Oh, so they was in a full relationship. Oh, okay.
Misael Gonzalez, an English teacher at Hialeah High School, ended his 24-year career there after he was arrested Tuesday. The 55-year-old accused of having sexual relations with one of his students, a 15-year-old sophomore.
He been a teacher for 24 years. Boy, you had your pension and everything ready to go.
Former students say the allegations only hurt the high thing.
The hell, I keep pressing the wrong thing. I'm typing on the wrong doggone thing, y'all. I'm so sorry.
They say the allegations only hurt the high school.
Sad to see that my old school is being tarnished in the name like that. Hurting the reputation of the school. It's not a good look, especially like we've done so many great things. The school has a lot of accolades.
According to police, the relationship started with conversations about issues the student was having with her father. That escalated into something romantic, with Gonzalez allegedly touching the teen inappropriately. And then that evolved into a sexual relationship. In an arrest form obtained by NBC6, Gonzalez would, quote, tell her they were in a boyfriend and girlfriend romantic relationship and how they loved one another.
So she was having problems at the crib with her daddy. Oh, because her daddy was putting down laws and stuff and she didn't want to follow the laws. So that little monkey went on out and did what she wanted to go on to do with her monkey. Go ahead.
The victim stated the defendant would meet her at her place of employment. She would get in his gray Tesla where they would talk and kiss.
Ooh, he had a Tesla. They were talking and kissing at the same time.
It goes on to say the two took pictures together with her cell phone, but the defendant instructed her to delete the images, stating that ghosts of his past were coming back to haunt him.
Ghosts of his past. Go ahead.
I had him for at least 1 year, my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that was like his thing. He always had girls in his classroom. They're all friendly.
Police also say their relationship...
Sound like you're a little jealous. He always had girls in his classroom. They was friendly.
Extended beyond the classroom, describing 2 instances where they skipped school to spend the day together.
Shut up.
One time they went to the beach, then got a hotel room after. Miami-Dade County Public Schools says it has started the process of firing Gonzalez. A statement in part reads, quote, Miami-Dade County Public Schools is disturbed by the unsettling allegations made against this individual. Upon learning about this suspected behavior, Miami-Dade Schools police immediately began their investigation and subsequently made an arrest. And Gonzalez faces several charges, including lewd and lascivious battery and child abuse. He's expected to appear in bond court tomorrow morning. Reporting live tonight in
lewd and lascivious battery. Got to be okay. But they was in like a whole relationship, and she was okay with the relationship. Now, like I be trying to tell y'all, I really don't be tripping like that right there, because we still be allowing these people at that age to become parents, and we can't tell them shit. I don't feel no okay. Yes. He is a map. Say Florida strikes again. Yes. Loose in Florida. I think that there's over like 300 sexual assault cases a year in Florida between teachers and students. It's over 300. Yeah, boy. Say that's the monkey abuse. Yeah, I don't feel like sad that these things be happening, because in my mind we say that it's okay for them to become parents. And in my mind, if we is okay with you becoming a parent, I do believe that you need to be able to choose who you want to hunch. Just in my mind. Yeah, no, I don't care about the age. I truly don't. But I want y'all to follow the doggone law, and we follow the law of the land. That's what we need to do. I just said what I be out here thinking. She was in a relationship. Say he had a sex slave. They went together. Hey, listen. Buddy had done told her, we boyfriend and girlfriend now.
By NBC6, Gonzalez would, quote, tell her they were in a boyfriend and girlfriend romantic relationship.
We in a boyfriend and girlfriend romantic relationship. We go together. Yeah.
And how they loved one another.
We love each other. This is what he told her. Listen, we love each other. Me and you. Now, I don't know if she hadn't said that I love you too, but he let her know that we in love. Shout out to a play. Hey, all right, man. Damn it. And he's an English teacher too, so he probably used the sophisticated words and stuff like we boyfriend and girlfriend and we in love.
The victim stated the defendant would meet her at her place of employment. She would get in his gray Tesla where they would...
She got a whole job out here. She's working. She know what a Tesla looked like. She know how to skip school. She was okay with going to a hotel. And she mad at her dad.
Talk and kiss. It goes on to say the two took pictures together with her cell phone. But they
took pictures. Now, knowing that, listen, we have to sneak around. So one thing that these students do know, that it is illegal to have a relationship with an adult. They know it's illegal. That's why they sneak around. A lot of y'all be stealing your feelings, but that's just nasty. That's just wrong. I don't need much care. Damn it, you ladies be having babies by killers. You all be in whole relationship with killers. And I'm supposed to care that a 15, 16-year-old and gave their monkey up to an adult? Care nothing about that right there. Hell, she should have got pregnant and kept the baby.
And it instructed her to delete the images, stating that ghosts of his past were coming back to haunt him.
So, is he saying ghosts of his past because he's done this before? Is this not his first time? Is this his first time? Say like Diddy groom Cassie. You know that Cassie could have groomed Diddy. You know that this 15-year-old could have groomed her teacher. For real though. But this is what's going on in your Florida public school system out here in these streets. I thought I just hit the lotto, but I ain't have all the numbers. I wouldn't have said anything, though. Hold on. Say 2, 10, 14, 31, 36, 53. Bang! Got to be more okay. I got to work another day. Whoo! What does the 3-time multiplier mean? Do anybody know? Like, I got like a lottery ticket here. It's not a winner, so don't come and rob me. It's not a winner. But that thing say it has the numbers, and right up under the numbers, it say 3-time multiplier. It say double play. No, because I was asked, do you want the double play? I don't know what the hell that is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the 3-time multiplier thing means. Can somebody please educate me on that right there? You say, will it sound like some propaganda-ish out here? Could be. You say equals 3 times. So it's a triple winner. So if I was to hit, and let's say that the grand total, the top prize was, nope, it's only showing the next. The next is on the 21st. Oh, which today? The 21st it is today. It's down to 3 million. So that means that somebody hit last week, because whenever it's low, the week prior or the week prior to that, we've had a winner. You say, so 5K would mean 50,000. Oh. All right. So is 3-time multiplier on every ticket? Because they didn't ask me if I wanted to be like a single, double, or triple. Say triple, check it. Let me check the image again then. Hold on. Let me say 2. Let me look. Ain't got no 2. 10. Nope. 14. 31. 36. 53. I didn't get none of the numbers. I got closer to the double play. Nope. I lied. My bad. I didn't get none of the numbers. Horrible. I'm depressed. There's messing with my mental. Damn it, my mental illness is suffering. I don't know. You say, Willie, can't nobody give you that type of information but the lottery people. Please call them, somebody telling them, trying to set you up in here. Please don't set me up. Now listen, I've thought about it. If I was to hit the lottery like tonight, I still come to work tomorrow. Like if I was doing this show and I'm just checking the numbers and I'm seeing that the numbers is matching, do y'all know how hard it would be for me to not be excited, and I would have to hold my excitement until I get off this show? I just want to know what it feels like to hit the big lottery. I want to know what that feeling is right there. Like I have done like a lot of things, and this is on my bucket list. Hitting the lottery, the big lottery. The big lottery is on the bucket list. I want to know what that feels like because I've never experienced that. That's one experience that I really, really want for myself. You say, fire me tonight. You say you yelling in the car. For real though. You say, Willie, I sent you a video of a man tearing up cash money because the police pulled him over for not wearing the seatbelt. They be so stupid. But I'm going to check that. Day out. You say, Willie, you packing up and moving. Listen. I wouldn't tell nobody that I hit the lottery. I don't have the need for people to know that I've hit the lottery. I want people to think I work for everything I got. For real. Bitch, I'm struggling too, bitch. I'm check to check. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let nobody know just due to the fact that people who is not killers, that money turns a lot of people into killers. And the longer I keep that to myself, the safer I am around people. I would want to tell somebody. Now, let's not get it twisted because I'm human. But I'm a smart enough human to know that you don't even tell your children You don't tell your children. If they need a little help, you help them out with a little bit. Here, let me give you like $500. Go ahead now. Don't come to me crying and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? He said, going to buy a huge mansion and move my family into it and get them jobs or a retirement check. But listen, I've thought about doing all that right there too, but I would crawl. I would really, really crawl. I just can't tell nobody. I cannot tell no goddamn, but I don't trust people like that. I can't. Listen. Or I would have to do like a few flips. I would have to really, really like learn like the stock market or something like that right there. Been making investments and showing that, hey, boy, I just cleared like $10,000. You know what I'm saying? I would have to play it off like that right there of why I'm starting to get some money or why you may be seeing me having some money. But we ain't telling nobody that I spent the dollar. Bitch, I done spent the dollar and I ain't got to work no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't You say Willie would claim the check in the Trump mask. Yes, and that's something that I got to keep reminding you good people about because somebody did it in the great state of Florida. They covered their whole body with jackets and gloves, and they had the screen mask on. It was a man who had done did it. Well, I'm under the assumption that it was a man. Whole body covered. You could not tell the skin complexion. It went with a screen mask on and took the picture because you have to take a picture. I don't mind taking a picture, but I'm covering up everything. I'm covering up everything and I'm not speaking. No. You was not finna put me all over everywhere. So we'd be like, oh, so that's how Willie get the T-Move Rolex. I knew he ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to feel sad and bad about me or to no. I already did this right here. Man, listen, man, y'all give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here on this wonderful Wednesday hump day out here in these streets. We done made it over the hump. Man. Listen, if y'all are still on the job, make sure that y'all doing y'all damn job because a lot of people is losing their jobs. I saw that because of DEI, a lot of people has lost their jobs. Hold on. How many people have lost their jobs due to DEI? Let's see if they give me a number. They ain't gonna give me no number. 21% of non-DEI roles. Hold on. A study have found that the arbitrary rate. Nope, they ain't doing nothing around there. I wonder. I saw like a few things of like a lot of people have lost their doggone jobs though due to DEI. But anyway, this is why I still be trying to tell people you need to have more than one income. You need to diversify your portfolio. Like your mama them used to tell you, don't have all your eggs in one basket. And you like, who the hell got a basket and why the eggs ain't in the refrigerator? You know, but I'm here to tell you, don't put them all together. Just don't put them all together. If you don't understand the analogy, don't put them all together. Just take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. They say because you don't want to end up unalive like the $30 million Florida lottery winner Abraham Shakespeare. Hell no, I'm trying to live out here in these streets. I am truly trying to live out here in these streets, and I listen. Because it's on my bucket list, I have thought about winning the lottery through and through. One of the number one things that I am going to do, I am going to put in job applications for jobs that I don't qualify for. I'm going to go to the hospital and apply to be like a surgeon and shit. Like, I'm going to go to like a dentist's office and apply to be a dentist. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did not check up on that right there. You say Biden prostate, did he check it regularly? He probably didn't. I got to go ahead And I got it written right here. And for some reason, it had done missed me out here. It had done really missed me. Yeah. I am just gonna apply for all these jobs that I do not qualify for. I've always wanted to do that. Imagine applying for jobs and you don't need to work. That has to be one of the best feelings. Imagine now you applying for jobs and you don't have to work and you can actually answer the questions honestly. Say, Mr. Willie, I tell you all the time, your show is very instrumental. You make us want to do things and you bring us the ways and how to do them. So congratulations to you, Mr. Willie Williams. I appreciate that right there. Bam. Yes, it is computer generated too. It is computer generated. Say Willie been in the gym. I do look a little, yeah. Pumping that iron, trying to stay fine. Trying to stay a little thick on them all. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You got to get big and try to keep people off you. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep people from jumping on you. You know? Because for one thing, we ain't fighting. Oh, bitch, I ain't fighting out here. Hell no. I'm slap with that pistol so goddamn hard. You won't see me on camera with my gun being taken away. No, you won't. We shoot first. Bitch, we shoot first. Be like, oh, you wasn't a threat. My bad. I am so sorry. Tell your mama them I'm sorry. I didn't know that you wasn't a threat. Shouldn't have ran up on me like that. Listen, I'm finna go on to get up out of here, man. I really do appreciate y'all rocking with the player. Whoo, we was out here on Rumble. We was out here on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, and twitch.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for being everywhere, and thank y'all for all of the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. You say Willie trying to go fandangle on Hump Eve. Say, I'm jelly. Got to be more careful. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with the player. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. I'm gone. Peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East. Now, how do I end this thing? Oh, got it. Oh, I keep saying I'm going to do this thing.